Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to get dewy skin and a glowy makeup look. And so this video will focus a decent amount on skincare. So this is the look that I would wear to maybe like a nice dinner where I just want my skin to look natural but really dewy. And it's just a really healthy look. It's not too overall, there's no like beam of highlight, it just has a nice sheen to the skin. So I hope you guys like it. So if you guys want to know how to get this look, then keep on watching. So I'll be starting by using a physical and chemical exfoliant to refresh my skin, and going in with a toner, eye cream, and moisturizer to keep moisture into my skin and make it nice and dewy. Also adding some hyaluronic acid serum to my moisturizer to keep that moisture in place. So I'm assessing my skin and I'm realizing it is a little dull, so I'll be going in with a sheet mask just to lock in moisture and keep that dewy look going with my skin. So you just take the sheet mask out, and I'm going to leave that on there by pressing it into all the places that I can. They're not going to be a perfect fit, but they do work really well if you want to keep moisture into your skin, or if you are feeling a little sick, like I have been these past few weeks, and really restore moisture into that top layer of your skin. So I'm going to wait 10 minutes and come back and take that off. There we go. Much better. And I'm just going to pat in the extra product and let it sink into the skin for the next few minutes. So when a few minutes have gone by, I am going to start with the rest of my routine, especially by priming. So I'm going to be using some Makeup Forever primer for my pores, the CoverFX primer for some illumination, and the Smashbox color corrector for my redness. So I'm just going to start by patting that into my pores. Now you don't want to swipe with these primers, they work best if you do pat them, and I'm just going to keep this into my T-zone, especially on my nose, and then eventually down my chin. Then I'm going to follow suit by going in with the Illuminating primer. Now I'm just going to keep that in the outer portion of my face to really set it up well to be looking glowy and dewy, and so whatever product I put on top will stay put, but it'll also add some radiance to the skin. I'm going to take that down the bridge of my nose as well to really add to that effect. Now I do get red around my nose, especially in the winter time, so I'm just going to apply some of this color correcting stick. This is in the green shade, so that way it'll cancel out any redness. I'm just going to pat that in. So now I'm looking good and I'm ready to go with my Chanel foundation. Now I like to use this as a BB cream, and I like to add the Custom Enhancer Drops by CoverFX. This foundation works really well with this together. So now I'm just going to apply it in the back of my hand, and as you'll be able to see that it's very runny, and which is what I wanted. I wanted to keep the coverage kind of light. And then I'm just going to go in with a few drops of the Custom Enhancer Drops to really make it overall luminous. You could go in with a dewy foundation, but I wanted to have it last a long time, and so that's why I went with a long-lasting foundation that works well for me and added in the enhancer drops. Now this is a great light coverage foundation, so I'm just going to use my hands to put that all over the face. I really like using my hands to apply creams because I feel like the warmth of my hands will really mesh well with my skin, and it'll become one very quickly. And take a little bit down the neck just to make sure you don't have a line of demarcation. Next I'm going to be going in with concealer. So the top one is the medium light from Urban Decay, the bottom one is the light warm, and then of course I'm going to be going in with my beauty blender that is dampened to blend everything in. So first I like to color correct with the one that is medium light. This is more my skin tone, so it'll just kind of cancel everything out without adding any highlight. And I just put that in the areas that I need it most. Then I'll be going in with light warm to really warm up the face and give it a nice highlight. Now I'm going to take this not just under my eyes, but also down the bridge of my nose, the center of my forehead and my chin, and above the lip there to make sure it's even overall. And I'm just going to blend that in using my dampened beauty blender. I like to use the broad side to blend in places all over my face, and then go in with the more pointy side to blend out under my eyes. Wow, what a difference. I'm so tired looking. There we go. So to set all that and keep it in place, I'm going to go in with my RCMA No Color Powder and just a little setting brush from Real Techniques. So I'm not going to be going all over my face. I'm just going to be taking it in the center of my face where I get oily no matter what, especially around my nose and around my forehead and chin. But I definitely want to set my under eyes, so I'll be going in there and then setting the tops of my lids as well. This is a great powder because it's not too drying, and so it still gives you a nice natural finish. Next, I'll be going in with powder highlights. So this is a BECCA and Jaclyn Hill palette. I do believe it was limited edition with my Morphe fan brush. If you can't get a hold of it, you can always go in with the regular champagne pop powder. But just before I go in with that, I'm going to be enhancing those custom drops again by going in with them directly to the high points of my face. And again, just using my finger to dab that all in. When working with a product like this, I do suggest you use your fingers because you get more of a precise application, and also it just makes it look overall more natural. And I'll be taking that above my lips and down my nose a little bit to add to this radiant look. I had to make a conscious effort not to use my middle finger here to flip you all off. That was good. Then to follow suit, I'm going to be setting that with a powder highlight. Now I know this sounds a little bit extreme, but I am going for a really dewy look here and I do want it to last a long time. So putting a powder on top of a liquid, no matter what form it is, will really help that set in place. So I'm just using my fan brush to keep a good amount of control of this product. And I'm just putting it right on top of where I put the enhancer drops. So on my nose, above my lips, and a little bit around my high cheekbones. Now the base needs to be warmed up a little bit here, so I'm going to be going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, some Nars Olympia powder as my blush, and my Pro Stippling brush from Sephora. So I like to stipple in any bronzer or blush because I feel like it gives you a really natural look, and you can be careful not to apply too much product here. So as you see, I start around the midpoints of my cheek, not too high, not too low, right below where my cheekbone ends. And I take that up into my temple and up to the high points of my forehead. And I really like to start at the point of my temple because if I have too much product on the brush, the majority of it will come off there and I can hide it more than if I start with the product on my forehead or maybe somewhere else in my cheek. And so I'm just going to continue putting this where the sun would naturally hit my face, just to warm up the face a little bit. I'm not going to be going in with any harsh contour or anything today. I really want to keep the look natural and soft and focus on the highlight. Oh yeah, we're not done with that powder. There we go. We're going to keep going in with this. I really want to build up that shine there. And I'm just going to put it all over the places that I had before. Next, I'm going to fill in my brows using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown, setting that with my brow gel, and then going in by carving out the brow with the Duo brow pencil and using the matte side. So there we go, they're all set. Next, I'm going to take the shimmer side and take that right below my brow, right in the arch there, just to add to this look. Then I'm going to take it right on my lips there to add some dimension to the lips. I find that if your lips look well hydrated, it just adds to the overall look of your face and the overall health of the way your skin looks. So I think that will just add a little bit of extra dimension to the lip. Next, I'm going to take that Olympia blush from Nars with my stippling brush and just add some warmth to my cheeks. It's kind of a terracotta looking blush. It's not too red, and that's why I like this. It's very natural looking. Next, for the lips, I'm going to be using the Tarte Lip Crayon in Latergram, and I'm going to blend that in using my Rosebud Salve from Smith's. And so I'm just going to do a little bit of a lining of the bottom of my lip. I'm not going to line the whole lip, but I just want to create some definition. So I'm going to add some color right to the bottom, slightly overdrawing the lip. And next I'm just going to take it on the Cupid's bow of my lip to add some extra definition, but not going too heavy. And next I'm going to take that Rosebud Salve and I'm just going to mix it with the lip liner and kind of fade it out while also hydrating my lips. Sorry, you get like a really gross visual of my mouth. Just ignore that. And there we go. So then I'm going to just finish off the look by setting it with a setting spray. You can use whatever one you prefer. And there we go. So it looks like that's the finished look. I hope you guys like it. I will be wearing this to a dinner tonight, like I just said earlier in the video. So you can wear this in the day, at night, anytime you really want to have like a nice healthy glow to your skin. I think it's extremely wearable. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.